Deathstroke humbles the Justice League. The story starts with Deathstroke squaring off against members of the Justice League, including Wally West, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Hawkman, Zatanna, and Black Canary. For a bit of context, Dr. Light murdered Sue Dibny, Elongated Man's wife, and had been on the run for quite a while despite the fact that the Justice League wiped out his memory. He hires Deathstroke to protect him after the League corners them. Only Deathstroke stands between them and Dr. Light. The League just wants Dr. Light, but Deathstroke maintains his stance. The fight starts. It's 6 against 1. Elongated Man has already been rendered unconscious. The Flash is the first to react, but Deathstroke anticipates it. He sets off tiny explosives he's planted around the area before the fight, making Wally move around them, dictating the path through which Wally runs. Wally is slow to read this and runs headlong into Deathstroke's sword, which impales him in the chest. Just like that, Deathstroke has taken off the fastest player on the board. The others react, but it seems Deathstroke has already planned everything out. The second most powerful person still on the field is Zatana, so Deathstroke heads for her next. Zatana has to speak a spell, so Deathstroke jabs her right at the liver, forcing her to vomit uncontrollably, effectively rendering her powerless and out of order. The next person he goes for is Hawkman, the long-range player on the field. Hawkman seems ready for him and almost actually hits him with his nth metal mace. Deathstroke reads the attack and instead of meeting him head-on, uses his sword to slash the harness that holds his wings. Hawkman falls to the ground, taken out of commission too. Green Arrow was the next on the list, but as expected, he was an easy target. He shoots an arrow that Deathstroke easily deflects. Deathstroke lunges and tries to slice Oliver's head off, but Oliver ducks, luckily. It turns out to be a mistake because Deathstroke wasn't aiming for his head in the first place. While he ducked, he exposed the top of his quiver and Deathstroke's strike clears them all of their shafts. Since he can't fire arrows again, Deathstroke leaves him and goes off to the next victim, Black Canary, as she takes a deep breath, about to let loose a canary cry. Deathstroke takes out a black cowl and covers her head with it, tightening it at the neck. Oliver rushes to her, but it's pointless. She's already incapacitated. Deathstroke stops moving and stares around, assessing his work. Suddenly, he brings out a laser pointer and flashes it in the air. The beam of microscopic particles hit the atom like a water hose. It turns out that he couldn't hide from Deathstroke even while microscopic. As the photons stun him, he instinctively becomes big again, collapses into Hawkman, and then both of them crumple down in a heap. Only the powerhouse is left. Green Lantern takes a frontal assault approach and tries to punch Deathstroke from behind. Deathstroke catches his arm and breaks all 4 fingers. Still holding Kyle Rayner's fist, he tries to hijack the ring with his own will, and this is the first clash in this battle he isn't sure he would win. Kyle tells him the ring wouldn't work for him, but the Green Arrow doesn't even let the battle play out. He jumps on Deathstroke and stabs Deathstroke in his bad eye with an arrow. The plan works, and Deathstroke, the master tactician of the battle, loses his temper. Enraged, he leaves Green Lantern and pounces on Green Arrow, sending numerous punches into him, before he kills Green Arrow by feeding him a smackaroni and cheese. The other members of the Justice League come and try and restrain Deathstroke. As all 6 of them, in addition to Elongated Man, try their hardest to restrain him, Dr. Light regains his memories and emits a very bright light that allows him and Deathstroke to get away. The League members fall unconscious and are awoken by Superman, asking what happened. Flash lies to him to protect the others, and an argument between Flash and Green Arrow ensues out of earshot. Superman eavesdrops using his super hearing, leading us to believe that he didn't really believe what the Flash told him. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below if you want to see part 2.